Hello everyone, welcome back to X Machines channel. Steel is ubiquitous in life, and it is one of the most commonly produced materials in the world, with more than 1.6 billion tons produced annually. With steel as the main material, humans can manufacture the world's largest crane, capable of lifting 5,000 tons, equivalent to 1,000 African elephants. That's amazing, isn't it? In this video, X Machines will explore with you the journey from scrap steel to the complete production of a giant crane. Let's just get started. Scrap steel from everywhere will be gathered to the steel mill, where the scrap steel is chopped into small pieces and put into a melting furnace at a temperature of about 1,600 degrees Celsius. A complex computer system and synchronized with the furnace will measure the ingredients in the molten steel mixture. Workers will add the necessary additives to ensure the billet is produced to the required specifications. Molten steel is poured into a mold, then solidifies into a billet. Here the billet will be rolled into steel plate. And from these plates, the manufacturing process of many important crane parts began to unfold. Right now, we are at Liebherr's crane factory. Liebherr is a German-Swiss multinational equipment manufacturer based in Bull, Switzerland, with its main production facilities and origins in Germany. To date, Liebherr has more than 50,000 employees, and 13 different product segments, one of which is the tower cranes product segment. Up to now, Liebherr is also one of the largest crane manufacturers in the world. Let's go with X Machines to visit and discover the crane manufacturing process here. Like the first step in manufacturing other types of machinery, crane manufacturing begins with design. The design drawings of a new crane model will be made by engineers on the computer system. When Liebherr's engineers design every individual crane model, they follow in Liebherr's crane-specific concept based on the requirements of their customers and market. The technology requirements differ depending on the size of the crane and objective. Every crane model is individually designed to be the best it can possibly be. Its performance data, equipment and options are set out in the technical data sheets for that specific crane model. This is the material storage yard. The steel plates with the best quality for crane production are gathered here. Workers will control the crane in the factory to move and put these steel plates on the laser cutting machine. Based on the design drawings, the laser cutter will cut the steel sheets into many small pieces, with different shapes and sizes. This cutting process is carried out in the most precise and optimal way by a modern computer system. These small pieces of steel plate will then follow the conveyor belt to the next processing stages such as bevel cutting, grinding, bending. The steel plates after being cut and processed will be sent to the welding workshop. Here they are welded together to form the body of the crane. State-of-the-art CNC lathes are used for machining-related parts. Once all the crane's structural components are welded, they go to the paint shop for an anti-corrosion primer, then a top coat of paint after each application. The part dries in an oven for about an hour at 80 degrees Celsius. An important part that makes the crane completely different from many other machines is the slewing bearing. This slewing bearing allows the cab and crane to rotate 360 degrees. For now, let's say goodbye to Liebherr factory, and go to another factory located in China, which specializes in the production of slewing bearings. It is Shuzhou Fenghe Slewing Bearing Company. Slewing bearings comprise an inner ring and an outer ring, one of which usually incorporates a gear. Together with attachment holes in both rings, they enable an optimized power transmission with a simple and quick connection between adjacent machine components. The bearing raceways, in conjunction with the rolling elements and cages or spacers, are designed to accommodate loads acting singly or in combination, and in any direction. The main function of the slewing bearing is to support the weight of the truck crane, bear the vertical force and tipping moment of the hoisting load, and rotate around the center of rotation under the action of the slewing drive device, so that the truck crane can operate within a 360 degrees range. Next, X Machines will take you to visit the factory of Raimondi Cranes, a well-known Italian company, holding a leading position in the global crane manufacturing industry. Here we will see firsthand the manufacturing process of another important part of a tower crane, the tower of the crane. At this time, in the company's design department, engineers are very focused to design the most optimal structure for the tower of the crane. These are the necessary materials for the tower crane manufacturing process. They are all made from high-quality steel. The ranges of cranes manufactured by Raimondi are designed to meet the changing needs of the global market. Raimondi has adopted investing in technology as its core value, in order to produce and supply products with superior quality and performance levels for global customers. In order to achieve that, Raimondi's engineers and RAN segment are constantly seeking new ways to improve the product lineup. Raimondi's objective has always been to keep the optimum balance between various quality aspects, such as product's life cycle, performance, productivity, reliability, easier access for servicing, lower maintenance intervals, etc., together with its competitive sales pricing strategy. Ranges of models produced by Raimondi Its global presence, long years of experience, unrelenting search for excellence in the areas of quality and performance, has resulted in the sales of more than 16,000 Raimondi cranes all over the world. At this point, the crane parts have been manufactured and transported to the assembly plant, ready for the final stage. In turn, the separate parts of the crane will be assembled by workers into a complete crane. Let's see how the process goes. In the final part, we take a look at Cerens's assembly of one of the largest cranes in the world. Cerens is a Belgian multinational company headquartered in Wolvertem, Belgium. Its business includes heavy lift, engineered transport, and crane rental services. It produces a variety of equipment including cranes, transportation, gantries, jacking products, and other heavy lifting products. The SGC 120 is a versatile heavy lift ring crane and is the product of the combined engineering efforts of Cerens and its acquired company, Rigging International from California in 2009. The SGC 120 is the world's only third-generation, 120,000 TM, 3,200 metric ton lifting capacity. The crane is designed for the heavy lifting requirements in refinery work, oil and gas, mining, offshore platforms, and components for nuclear power plants. The SGC 120 first became available in 2011.